All right. What's the deal, man? King Eric in the building. We doing the live stream right here off the cuff radio. Welcome to the off the Instagram live stream. We got a big show lined up for the night, man. We about to bring on one of the hottest artists from Texas right now. Big shout out to Gag1management. We had him on off the cuff radio years ago doing the phone interview. This time around, we gonna do it on the live, man. We hitting y'all with the visuals, man. So let's off the cuff radio live stream, live and direct. We gonna bring them on. We gonna is here.
Good,
What's good, my man? We going.
What's good, bro?
What's the deal, man? It's been a long time, man. 3 years plus. We had to hit them back at it with the live.
What's good, bro?
What's the deal, man? It's been a long time, man. 3 years plus. We had to hit them back at it with the live.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta fix your sound a little bit. There's a little delay right here.
Huh?
Yeah, fix the sound a little bit so I can hear you.
Yeah, it's a huge delay.
I think you gotta fix the sound a little bit. Hold on 1 second. We try to get this thing adjusted so that way we can get the sound in. Oh, we getting the thing.
I got sound on this shit, but not mine. Just use them for sure, but it's still lagging?
Yeah. I think I hear you now. You hear me?
It's not screaming, you just this one not on.
It's still kind of lagging. Hold on. Y'all, we gonna get it together. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, join on him, bro. I said that shit like 5 minutes ago. It just came up.
Hold on, we trying to fix this real quick. We trying to get this. We gonna get it together, y'all. This, you know how it is with hip hop.
It's better, bro.
Yeah, a lot better.
But
yeah, we good now. Yeah, the little technical difficulties. Yeah, we had a little technical difficulties going on, but yeah, man, welcome to Off the Cuff Radio live stream. Hold on, make sure you hear me. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, bet. Where you at right now?
We're at the top of the world right now.
Ah, the world is yours, man. Yeah, you came a long way, man, for the last show that we did, man. Like, what's been going on with you lately since we last talked?
Shit, we about to hit this other tour. We about to hit the HBCU tour. We got that. The first one start on August 24th. Then we still pushing the EP. I'm about to drop something on September 4th. That's gonna be a single. That's gonna be something different for the ladies and shit. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a big one. That's gonna be the one that take me out of here.
Yeah, man, because I've been listening to the joint that you dropped recently, the Hot Boy joint. Like, that's fire right there. So tell me about it. You have any new visuals that's coming out from that?
Yeah, actually, I shot the video for Hot Boy already. The single that's on that EP, and we about to shoot a video for Way Too Lit. That's the last song on there. And then that's gonna be it. And then after that, we're gonna focus on this single that I'm dropping on September 4th.
Yeah, what I like about that project is it seemed like you was delving in that old Cash Money sound. I could tell that was an influence, the old Hot Boy sound.
Yeah. I mean, then it wasn't even forced. Really, it was just something that just happened, bro. Like to be honest, the like most of them songs, I said like 4 of them songs, we recorded all that shit in 1 month. So that's why it's kind of like I don't know. I just call that the summer turn up EP. That was the EP that was gonna get the ball rolling. So now that we got the ball rolling, we about to hit them with the big ones after that. And I really got 3 big ones, but I'm gonna just we gonna focus on September 4th for right now.
Yeah, and the bass that you have, man, that you established, they really rocking with it hard out there.
Oh yeah, facts. That. And that's really where it came from, the EP. Everybody that's rocking with me right now, that came from listening to the EP. That came from them checking my music out from the EP. And really, no chill, no chill. I dropped that as a single before the EP, and then we dropped that. We dropped the EP with that. So I mean, really, I not even the EP. No chill set everything up for everything to just kick off type shit.
Yeah, I noticed this too. That you guys have still been on your grind, like y'all still been pushing, man. Because pandemic, then wiped the industry, took the industry down for a toll. How you guys kept keeping that consistency going?
Yeah, I ain't gonna. It's been a lot of speed bumps, bro. Shit ain't been perfect. We just make this shit look good.
Right.
For the most part, we thriving. We thriving. We getting with those touch. We got everything good, bro. I can't even complain, bro.
Yeah, man, because that took a toll on a lot of people, man. Niggas couldn't tour. They couldn't really do even move and over like that. Everything was shut down. But you guys,
Yeah.
Texas was pretty much wide open. So you guys kept it
Yeah.
steady.
Nah, we kept going. Hey, that around that time, that was when I bought a little studio building, and we just got to work, bro. We just kept going. We ain't never stopped. We just kept going like ain't nothing happened. And that's what really in turn put us ahead, and that's how we got this mostly because we was I ain't even gonna lie, I'm keep it all the way 100. We was behind before that happened, and COVID that shit was like a blessing for me. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That was time for me to get on my shit and figure out the business side and everything, so all this shit can make sense. And all this shit can start making sense and shit.
Yeah, what I liked about with the time, now we ain't like the bad time, but we sometimes you gotta make the pros work out of the cons. What I liked about it was it gave us a chance to re-strategize our movement.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it forced us to do. To sit back, see where we at with this, and then we gotta attack it the correct way after we sit back and strategize on how to come at it in a different way.
Now, believe it or not, man, like we've been since we've had our interview, things have been happening real lovely for us and everything. Our platform is getting bigger, and this is the first time like a lot of our new fans are being introduced to you. So, people your music right now tuning this live. Tell us about yourself and where you're from.
I'm from New Orleans, you heard me? My name Mike Mage. I'm from New Orleans. I stay in Houston now. Everything that happened for me musically been in Houston, you hear me? But I move around a lot. I got a nice fan base in LA and Los Angeles, you hear me? I got people back home fucking with me in Houston. They just been showing nothing but love to me ever since I've been here.
Yeah, man, and on top of that, what was impressive with that is how you connected to different markets so fast. Like when you found out that Cali was rocking with you, what was your instant feeling was like?
You know what I thought? What first came to my head was like, if I could get these niggas way over here that didn't have nothing that know nothing about Mike Nation, if I could get them to fuck with me, I could get the world to fuck with me, bro. I could get more than that just to fuck with me. If I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people to fuck with me, I could get 5, 10, 20,000, 100,000 people to fuck with me. And really, like, that trip to Cali really opened my eyes to, like, damn, bro, like, if I just move around a little bit, we could speed this shit up. And we could pick up on supporters and fans along the way, then come back and make it a big boom. That's really what happened.
Yeah, see with Cali and you tap into them different markets, that's more like, okay, if I could tap into Cali, which is a big market, Texas, you guys already got Texas and Louisiana, you already got the South sold up. But when you tap it in New York and the West Coast, where people are more so like very critical of certain sounds, that's why you kicking those doors down.
Nah, facts. You know what I mean? And when we went to LA, it was like that was like my I'm going out there, but my release party for my last EP. That's why we went out there. We had the release party for Sirius. My little, I sold out all my merch, and the place was as hell. And that was my second time being out there. That just let me know like we just need to move around, hit the road. That was my first time ever hitting the road with my music. Period.
Yeah, and tell people this, man, as a performer, as an artist, man, tell them the importance about rocking that crowd, the importance behind having a strong stage presence.
Man, you gotta have a strong stage presence. You hear me? You gotta be able to move around. You gotta be the energy that the crowd feed off. It's not the other way around. A lot of artists get that messed up. It's not the other way around. You gotta create that energy. You gotta create that vibe. So that the crowd can feed off, and then it'll all come together. You hear me? See me, I stay in the gym. I like to move around a lot on the stage. You hear me? I like to jump. I like to turn up for real. You hear me? So I stay in the gym, and that might just be what some niggas need too. Just go, keep your body straight. You hear me? Cause I see a lot of artists, they just in one spot. They just in one spot the whole time. They might take a few steps, but it ain't catching nobody attention. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yo. Stage presence is really, I think that's the most important thing. Cause when it all comes down to it, most artists making their money on the road doing shows. You hear me?
Yeah, especially the way it is now, the way the streaming and everything and pretty much cutting all the pieces of the pie in half. Because you're not really getting that big chunk of the pie no more with the way these streaming sites are just taking everybody money. So you gotta hit the road.
Oh yeah, yeah, nah. Streaming. They raping all the artists' pockets. You hear me? But if you sit down and learn the business, you know how to maneuver through all that and make it work in your best interest.
That's the game right there, man. Because that's what people gotta understand. Like every year things change, and information become prevalent. You gotta be able to evolve with
Yeah,
the information.
exactly. Yeah, all you gotta do is maintain, man. You said evolve. Yeah, evolve with it. Yeah? Don't. The main thing, don't ever just feel like, dude, I can't fuck with it. If you're an artist, you gotta learn how to. You got this shit changed. Like this shit changed by like the day. You hear me? When I first started fucking with the music, it was just now like it was just like the streaming, all this streaming stuff that was still fresh. So we was trying
Yeah.
to figure that out. Now I really jumped in the game head first. I didn't know what I was doing. I just love to make music, bro. So really my journey been kind of long, but I got to see the ins and outs and what not to do. I did everything that I wasn't supposed to do. Now I know everything that 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 I need to do. You hear me, to get to where I'm trying to go.
Yeah, and tell us this is very important as well, man. Having a strong team behind you. Big shout out to Gag1management and Sight. What do you learn from him? Linking up with that brother and tell us the dynamics of that relationship. How that happened.
Man, to be honest, bro, I had just I think I had just found I had a manager before him, but it wasn't working out. You hear me? It was one, it ain't do. See, long story short, bro hit me up on Instagram. You hear me? It was like I could do this and that for you. I can't promise nothing, but I'm here. I'm standing 10 toes down and we can figure it out together. You hear me? And then ever since then, we just been rocking out, and it just been working.
Yeah, and on top of that, not to mention with his experiences and being around a lot of the legendary cats in the game, that's on us, like a lot of us OGs, to give those experiences to y'all, so that way y'all can go further and kick those doors down.
Nah, facts. Yeah, passing the torch. You hear me? Pass the torch down. You hear me? That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, because you learn this too, man. You learn that this is a selfish business. Like, everybody wants to keep information, They wanted to store the information because, they scared to be surpassed. That's why it's
Yeah,
important to have people that care about the benefit of your brand. Because the way he's marketing you, he's doing a hell of a job, and he's making you look like a
nah, facts.
superstar, not being some coattail riding.
Yeah, yeah, we got our own thing going, bro. We in it. Ain't nobody in this lane that we in. It's just us, big body. We in this lane by ourselves. So it's like we just. I mean, at first it was kind of we was figuring this shit out, but now this shit like a breeze. You hear me? Like shit. Now
And plus,
this when it got it's just started getting fun. Now everything fun. Now we ain't gotta worry about what to do and what not to do and who to spend money with and who not to spend money with because we already did that.
right. And doing the independent grind, man, like, what made you choose the name Villain Empire, and how you chose that name to represent your movement?
That's just I felt like that's just what I am. You hear me? Like the society named me people like me a criminal, but I just cleaned it up and put villain. Like that's just how it is. That's how I was brought up. It's certain things that I was brought up on. That's my life is get it how you live. You hear me? And other people might not be brought up like that, but that's just what I stand for. The villain empire, villain gang. I'm a villain. I get it how I get it. I don't go by nobody rule. You hear me? Whatever I gotta do to get it, I'm gonna get it. You hear me? I don't let society stop me from. I think outside the box. They can't keep me. They can't keep me grounded. You know what I mean? It's just that's what it is. Villain gang. Just like Tupac was Thug Life. That's just that. My shit stands for the same thing. You hear me? It ain't really that we these horrible ass people. It's just that's how we getting it. That's how we gotta live our life every day. You hear me? That's where the villain
Absolutely.
gang came from. I got that shit out the mud all the way, the wrong way and the right way.
Especially in coming out of New Orleans, man. And, that has a rich history within itself. And being a part of that legit tree, you had No Limit, you had Cash Money, you had UNLV, you had all these different trees, and you being a part of that lane, man.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to. I feel like
You
New
break.
Orleans ain't really had that big artist since Wayne. You know what I mean? Ever since Wayne, it's been a few people that pop right. You know what I mean? So like, New Orleans is missing that. It's missing that spotlight. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring that.
Yeah, he's breaking up. Yeah, he's breaking up a little bit, but we good now. He's breaking up a little bit, but we good now.
But, but
All right, we good now. But see, you guys, now, do you feel that you think New Orleans is, people scared of going to New Orleans and discovering talent because of the reputation?
man, I don't. That part I don't know. Like I don't like. I ain't gonna act like I know the answer. To be honest, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't know, bro. Yeah,
Right,
but I know out there is like, it's like every other place. It's just crabs in the bucket, and whoever on top, that's who everybody gravitate towards. But for the reason as to why a lot of artists ain't coming out there, I really don't know, bro. I can't. That's the answer I don't know. You know what I mean?
right.
That's why. That's another reason why I just chose to stay in Houston, because I ain't from there, so I ain't got to worry about nobody hating. I'm in another city doing my thing, and I'm good out here. I'm making motion out here. I go back every now and then, show love, and pay homage and shit, and after that, I dip and go, finish handling business.
Now going now, making that transition, from New Orleans to Houston. Did you go through like a cultural shell shock?
Not really, bro. It just was the lingo, like it wasn't really a shell shock. It was just, I just had to get used to the lingo and all of they little slang and shit like that. That's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And the music seemed totally different too. But other than that, it was cool. Houston, that's where the money is. That's what I'm about. I mean, it just me and Houston just go together.
Yeah, especially with the car culture out there too. See, Houston's known for they screwed and chopped music and its car culture.
Yeah, we a little bit more sped up out there. Like Houston slowed and they throw it and they swing and bang. You hear me? We're a little bit more sped up. You hear me? Like everything we do, even from the dances and shit, everything is more sped up out there.
Exactly.
But
And
I
going back,
feel like Houston had one of the most influential like coaches ever, bro. You hear me?
yeah,
Like Drip, Drip came from there. Lean, Grills, Diamonds, all that shit came from here. That's why I love Houston, bro. You hear me? I gotta give Houston they flowers. I
yeah,
fuck with this. This is like
they
my second home.
yeah, they have like a simple, they have it's like a simple sound that's easy to be duplicated, but it's hard to duplicate because
Right.
it got to come from the originals. You know what I mean?
Facts. You hear me? Big facts.
It got to come from the originals. Like, you know how many people be trying to probably sound like Pimp C, and I'm like, nah, there's only one Pimp C. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, I'm sure they had a lot of them. You hear me? But for the most part, I love this city. This is why I made the most money I ever made in my life. At.
Yeah,
I'm always forever have love for Houston.
that's what's up. And talk to us about this, man. The importance behind networking, like having like networking, getting
That
out
that
there, and
work.
putting your music out there,
Ooh,
networking.
that was one of my things that I didn't like. When I first came in the game, I never used to like to talk to niggas. I never used to like to want to conversate with nobody. I never used to like to want to meet with nobody because of how I came up and where I came from. But I learned that networking is really one of the most important things. That is the most important thing that you have to do. You know what I mean? When it comes to music, because that's how you meet. That's how you meet your connect. That's how you meet the people that's gonna take you to the next level. You know what I mean? That's how you meet That's how you meet more fans. That's how you meet more supporters and shit like that.
Most definitely, man. That's a trick that people got to understand. Like you got to get outside, you got to hit that turf. I mean, social media is good. Like social media is good because it brought us views. It connected us together. But you got to sometimes
Fact.
go through the old format.
Now, big facts. You know what I mean? Shit. So it don't matter where you network at in real life or on social media, but it's best to do it in real life because when you're in front of somebody, I feel like it mean more. It'll hit them more from whatever you're trying to explain to them or from whatever you're trying to show them.
Exactly. And see, not to mention, because we live in a game where now these people, especially these labels, they be juking niggas' numbers now. Like you could tell
Nah,
by their
fact.
follower count. they be tell by the follower count, and then as soon as they come and do a live show, you don't even see 1/3 of them niggas out there.
Two people in it. Yeah, man. But really, that's part of the game. That's just what they turned it into. You know what I mean? Like, but I wish I could have been a part of the time where it was just selling CDs and people fuck with you off for your talent for real, for real. I wish I could have been a part of that time.
Yeah, believe it or not, at that time it was simpler because you know your sales hand over fist. Like even you go to Houston, I don't know because I ain't been in Houston in a long time, but are they really still selling CDs out the trunk of their cars out there?
Nah. I mean, you might see, you go deep in the hood, you might see,
Yeah.
a couple artists doing that shit, but not really though.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
yeah, they very well up to speed on everything. So it's
Yeah,
like
because a lot of times in the '90s, you had guys becoming millionaires just selling out the trunk of their car.
yeah, that's that's something I really wish I was a part of. That I could have been, I could have been a part of that music time, that music scene. Because right now
Absolutely.
I feel like it's just about popularity right now. You know what I mean, whoever the most popular guy is, that's who gonna get the deal, and that's who gonna that's who everybody gravitate toward.
Yeah, because they feel as though what they do now, they change the metrics. Because the metrics used to be how many times your song gets played. Now the metrics is changed to where oh is you got a hot song on TikTok or you got a hot
Yeah,
song
bro.
on Instagram or you who doing a dance.
Right.
It's crazy.
And that I feel like that's kind of killing like the point of music. Like everybody turning into entertainers instead of real artists. Like more entertainers are getting put in the game instead of real artists that really have something to say for real, for real. You hear me? So it's like, to me, it's like this shit turned to a real big circus. You hear me? But I told myself I ain't gonna, I'll do what I gotta do on TikTok, but I ain't about to be the goofy nigga doing goofy shit. It's gonna be something about my music. You hear me?
Yeah, and that's the thing too, man. It's about being authentic with or being authentic with what you're presenting, because you gotta. That's what I like about your pages. Your page is strictly music. It's strictly promotion. It's strictly business. I think when people get caught up in the circus, that's where they start losing their flair.
Yeah, like it's been a couple of artists that I've had a favor for, that I go to their TikTok and they just not even what they rapping about. They doing goofy ass shit. So it's kind of hard for me to like grasp what you saying after seeing you just doing what you was doing on the camera. You hear me? Like, I just feel like that could. I mean, that's the thing now, TikTok. But I feel like that could also destroy your artist too, bro. I feel like the TikTok thing don't. It's not a necessity. You know what I mean? It's just it's just there.
Yeah, it's kind of like to me. It's kind of like to me. It's watering down the art in a lot of ways, because you already got different platforms that are creating to water down the art. I think what it is, they turn the industry into the slot machine mentality, where they just want quick money. They don't want to
Yeah,
invest in no.
that's what it turned into. You know what I mean? And what comes from that is a whole bunch of artists that ain't really that hard, but they getting they getting put on them big platforms. Um, they getting a chance for they to speak to the masses and shit, but they ain't really saying nothing. You hear me? Like, that's why what they said, they ain't have a rap artist that's been on the billboards this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, or with a number one or some shit like that. But that it should never be like that, bro. And I feel like that's the reason why it's like that, because they turn this shit into it's. I know it's all entertainment, but you turning the rappers into actors and shit that they don't like. They ain't got nothing to do with the music, bro.
Nothing. Yeah, exactly. Nothing has nothing to do with the music. Like 95% of the guy you're hearing about is publicity stunts. You're not hearing nothing about his story. You're only hearing about who he's screwing, who he's selling the Yola to. You ain't hearing nothing about this guy.
Right. Right. I just feel like it's just everything not really for real. It ain't authentic. It ain't thorough. It ain't. That's why I'm saying I wish I would have been. I could have been a part of the when the CDs and selling out the trunk, and getting the money that way. I wish I could have been a part of that, because I don't really. Me, I'm. This is what I do. This is what I got a passion for. This music is what I do, bro. I'm straightforward. Like, and they got a lot of artists that's hard. That's hard. But they just can't. It's this new system that they can't navigate through, because it shouldn't be here in the first place.
Now, now going back to your music, one thing I did notice about you and listen to some of your stuff this past week, you don't have no features. Like, you doing all this on your own. Like, is that by design, or would you like to work with anybody in the near future?
Uh, I mean, it wasn't really like just made like that. It's just, I don't know. That's just how it is. That's just, I do have a lot of people that I'm interested in working with. A lot of artists, couple artists, and some of them ain't even rap artists. But that's just how, I don't know. I guess because we was just figuring it out along the way, and I ain't want to have to worry about, if I'm doing this show and I gotta go try to, get this artist to come or do whatever to pull up to this spot or pull up to this spot for promotion and networking and pushing the single. I ain't want to ever have to worry about that. But I do have two singles from two artists in Houston. That's and DJ Show. I think that's the only real features that I ever really put out type shit, and that was last year. Yeah. But other than that, there ain't really been nobody on like the projects or nothing like that.
And you being an independent artist, man, I don't want people to know this. And we saying this because, you know, we're both part of the game in its different ways. Gotta let them know, man, this ain't really a friendly business at all. And a lot of these dudes is weirdos. You know what I'm saying? They have egos. It's not
Oh
really
yeah,
we are the world in this game.
nah, hell nah. It's a free fall. You know what I mean? It's like you said, the people where you gotta go, they most of the time gonna be extra, gonna be weirdos. They gonna have this big ego for no reason and shit like that. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like we forced into a situation to where we just gotta figure. We just it's like gambling almost now, bro. Like, and my biggest
You breaking up a
mess
little
up,
bit.
my biggest mess ups when I first, you know, came in on the music scene for real is spending money with the wrong people. You know what I mean? Spending money with people that's in a way that seem like they could do something for you, but they can't really do nothing when it's time to deliver that. You know what I mean? So I feel like all this shit is now it's just a gamble. Like you might win, you might lose. If you really got talent, you gonna get there, but it might take a little bit of time. You know what I mean? I feel like the
Now
artists
we
with the
talked
real
about
talent, that's
like,
the ones that learn.
yeah, and we talked about, you know, the mishaps of the game, you know, fake ones, the headaches that we go through. I asked this, you know, with a lot of young artists in particular like yourself, what keeps you motivated to do this? Because, man, a lot of niggas are tapped out if they know the 1/3 of what's going on with this stuff.
I just know if I quit, I ain't gonna want to live no more. Like it's either this or nothing. Like took real shit. You hear me? Like this shit beyond get rich or die trying. It's way beyond that. It's like this. Really, the music keep me going. The grind. This shit keep me going. Cause this took me out of a dark spot, a dark place that I was in. You hear me? So just being able to wake up and create music. That's what keep me motivated. It ain't really no secret. It ain't no. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? The music, I love doing music. You know what I mean? And if I didn't love doing it, I would have been quit a long time ago. You know what I mean? I done spent a whole bunch of money on this. I done spent well over 100,000 before I even got a dime back from doing music. You know what I mean? So it's just my passion, bro. I don't know. Music motivate me. I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to see stuff that I ain't never seen before, and I know music could make that happen for me. You know what I mean? So that's what keep me going.
And you know what though? I gotta say this too, man. I gotta say this too, and just to let people know where we stand. You need to let them know with the logo, right? Like we are not a part of the Bilderbergs.
Man, hey, bro. Hey, man, I swear to God, everybody that see my logo, they swear I'm in Illuminati. And that's not what that means, bro. That's not that that's not what that is. I mean, that's my logo. That don't mean that. That might mean that to them, but that's not even the true meaning of that. But you know, I don't even want to touch on that top, but that's not what that's for. They ain't what that stand for. I ain't no Illuminati. You know? Like, if I was Illuminati, I'll be way up somewhere else. You know? Put up somewhere, I guess. Shit, I don't even know where to find the Illuminati
And that has studios in Mars somewhere.
at. For real.
Should we be having? You probably have Elon Musk on the three-way.
Nah, facts. You know what I mean? But shit. It ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing negative, nothing bad. You know what I mean? That's just shit. I'm just a big fan of of
Creativity.
Egyptian shit, Egypt. You know what I mean? My whole other side of my body is full of Egyptian shit. You know what I mean? So that's really where that came from. You know what I mean? Doing a little study and research on that. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing, no Illuminati and shit like that.
Yeah, that goes to show you, man. People don't really observe and read like that.
Yeah, big facts. Big facts.
And but, but that what makes you stand out, though. Sometimes they do because you give different layers of break it down, different meanings and stuff.
Yeah. You just gotta know, and if you don't know, then I don't really, that's just up to you.
They do. I had to ask that though, man. They even shot that to me when I shot the flyer and everything. I'm like, yo, you interviewing somebody in the Bilderberg? I'm like, nigga, no. Dude, I'll be up, man. Come on, we would be up there. We would be in the doom ship right now if that was the case.
Yeah, nah, facts. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, it can't possibly
we be
be
up
that.
there with. Yeah, that go to show y'all how people don't really think of that certain plane, man. But we just had to clear that up.
Oh yeah, big facts. Nah, that's the first thing that come to their head. Are you Illuminati? No, listen, I'm not even into that. Like that's some whole other shit. I ain't even.
They can't let. They won't even let the people who do side. They won't even let people like us in the room.
Fact. I
But,
don't know.
but
No.
B91 said Egyptian lover. That's what it stands for, man. Yo, people got to stop putting them labels on us, man. Go ahead, advance your knowledge, read a little, and you'll understand.
People like to kind of knock what they don't understand, but they don't take time to go read why and how and and when. You hear me? They just go with the first thing that come to their head.
Exactly. But good, going back to your music, man. Another project that I listened to you from, I think you dropped this earlier this year, was called Cyrus. And what I like about that album was it was showing more diversity. Like was
Yeah.
this project considered more laid back in comparison to the previous ones?
Uh. Well, it's called Sirius, which is that's the brightest star in the sky. That's what that means, Sirius.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, really, to be honest, I'm gonna be all the way real with you. That's the real me. That's the real Mike Major. And Mike,
Mm-hmm.
that all of that rock and that pop and them pop rock type vibes. That's the real me. That's when that's why that's the first one that was put out. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
it like when we put it out, it did nice numbers, but I couldn't move around in the clubs with that. I couldn't move around in the streets. I couldn't, because that's not that's not, they ain't the vibe in the clubs and shit. So in turn, after that, I started making this, trap rap shit, which is that's cool. You hear me? Rapping, trap rap, that's cool, but that ain't the real, that ain't me. You hear me? That's what I live. That's how I live, but that's not my artist style. You hear me? So Sirius was just me being me, the brightest star in the sky, and exposing people and letting people into the real me. You hear me? So if y'all go listen to Sirius, you'll discover the real Mike Major, and really where my head and the type of artist I am. You hear me?
Yeah, that's a dope project, man. One of my favorite songs up there was Venice Beach. That's some
Oh
fly
yeah,
shit, man.
that's my favorite shit too. that's a vibe. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking of when I made that bit. That's my number one favorite on there too, bro. I ain't gonna stop. Venice Beach. That's why it's number one on the project.
Yeah, that track right there, that puts you like in the mold, right? Because we all tensed up as it is, dealing with the world and all that. But you put on a song like that, you just get that good feeling. I think that's what
Yeah,
that project. Well, that's what makes that project stand out. Like it brings that good vibe music back. You know what I mean?
right.
'Cause there's only so many ops a nigga can shoot. Like
that
sometimes you
that's
just want to chill back. You want to chill back on a Sunday
yeah.
afternoon.
You don't want to have to worry about sliding on ops. You don't want to have to worrying about doing nothing else. That's just for when you just chilling. I listen to that when I'm just riding and I just put my top down that night and I'm just vibing, not smoking one. And I just ride around Houston. That's when I listen to that.
Exactly. And on top of that, it seems like to me because I remember Kanye saying something similar. Like his favorite project was Yeezus because he felt that it was more challenging. Like because he could make a bunch of college dropouts, and that's
Yeah.
not challenging to him. A joint like Yeezus was challenging to him. Now, do you feel that creating this project that you just made, the Cyrus project?
Nah. That was like water, bro. When I created that, that was like water, cause like I said, that's my original style. You hear me? When I
Yeah.
like that's me. So them type of songs that just come like I could do that all day, all day, all day, all day, every day, 24/7, 365. Like that come like water. That shit come like breathing to me. So it's like none of my projects. It's like then I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of more songs like that nobody ain't even heard. That's just what we put out. So I got a lot of serious and I got a lot of tracks like Hot Boy got on there. You hear me?
Yeah, it's key to be diverse. It's key to hit diverse because that way you touching the different crowds. See what makes you stand out. You're not trying to pigeonhole yourself.
Nah, I create, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. You create. When you wouldn't know, I'm an artist, so I just let my mind just go. I don't like to try to stick to one agenda and one type of style. Like that's not fun to me. If I do that, then I ain't gonna want to make music. You hear me? I'm not no rapper. I'm an artist. You hear me? So when I'm in the studio, I just like to let my mind just open for real, for real. You hear me? And I just go whatever I feel.
Yeah, and when you creating, man, like what are some of the necessities that you need to put you in that creative zone?
Uh, I don't really like to smoke too much when I'm a smoker, but I don't like to smoke too much when I'm in the studio session because I don't like to like that shit kind of like it kind of dampen my creativity. Like I don't like being too high. I don't like being too high when I'm in the studio. I don't like being too high when I'm on the stage. I don't even smoke when it's time to perform. I don't smoke them days. I don't smoke at all. You know what I mean? But when I'm in the studio, it's just I don't know. It's just the beat come on and then I go in the booth and whatever the beat telling me, however I feel, or however I feel like it's talking to me. That's what come out my mouth, and then it just that shit. It just make itself. You know what I mean?
And I think
And it's like
that's what creates
it ain't
longevity.
Nah, facts. It ain't really too much. It's it's a thought. I put it behind the bars, but as far as like when it comes to like how I'm gonna approach the beat, it ain't really too much thought because it's just like automatic. I already know how I'm gonna come 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds from the beat being on already. I already know how I'm gonna come on.
And that's where you like psychologically analyzing the track. Now, do you prefer freestyling your joints or do you have pen and paper?
Uh, for me, when I'm in the studio, I don't write nothing at all. I just say what I gotta say. I might stop for a little bit, then say what I gotta say again. Stop. It's like stop and go. But if I only write, I only write because I get ideas all day. I might get ideas from somebody just saying a simple ass word. That might be a whole song for me. So I only write when I can't be in the studio. Like if I'm in a car or something, if I'm somewhere where I can't go record. That's the only time I really write. You know what I mean? To put my ideas in my notepad. You know what I mean? That be fucking up my phone memory and everything. You know? That's how I stay running out
Right.
of iPhone storage because of my notes.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, 'cause, a lot of the greats say they've done it. Big J, Wayne, they say they just go in there, they map the song in their head, they just lay it down, and it
Yeah.
comes across organic.
Nah, fact. Nah, I don't like that's. I feel like when you in the studio and you just go, I feel like you gonna come up with more. It's gonna be more real. It's gonna be more authentic, and it's gonna come out better. Cause for me, when I just do it, I even pronounce my words and everything better. It's just better that way for me. Like I used to be a writer. I used to like to write more than I used to just like to go in the studio. I used to like to be prepared, but now it's like the other way around.
That's what it is. And what are your thoughts about ghostwriting? Like, a lot of cats. There's more of them out there than you think. I don't know what your little personal opinion about that. You ain't gotta, call nobody out. I just want to, as you being an MC, what's your feelings about it?
Man, I feel like to each his own. You hear me? But me personally,
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't enjoy this as much if I had people writing what I'm rapping, like what I'm putting out there. Like I don't got nothing against it, but I just wouldn't want nobody doing that for me because I take this shit personally, for real, for real. You hear me? So, yeah, they got ghost writers that make loud songs, but I don't want that because I want to feel everything. I want to feel if I don't have the hottest song. I want to feel if I do have the hottest song. You hear me? I want to feel if I don't feel everything, bro. I don't want nothing to be given. I want to earn everything. That's just the type of person I've been. You hear me? But I mean, like I said, to each his own. It's just not for me though.
Yeah, I couldn't be really cool with having a ghostwriter because that mean I had to split it with that nigga on every damn time.
And
If
that
my
too, that too. I ain't that too. You hear me? Percentages, split sheets, split sheet time. You ain't getting okay. I know shit. Like this one down here.
like,
And that shit
like
already that's already split between you and the producer. And you gotta add in a ghostwriter. That's just more money out of your pocket.
and y'all already we ain't talking about the lawyer and the
Yeah, all that
manager. Like
shit.
people don't
Yep,
understand.
all
This
all
thing
of
runs
that is
like
fine.
boxing. This thing runs like boxing. Like you got to split up. You got to split the cheese with so many people before you even get yours.
Yeah, I'd rather put in the hard work and then I had to deal with that.
Yeah, yeah,
And
man.
if it's something you really love, it ain't even gonna be hard work. It's just gonna be you just having fun doing what you do.
Right. I couldn't feel comfortable doing that, especially now. I can understand singers because man, they got to sit in there. They got to harmonize. Even when they throat sore, they got to still give mind blowing apparent performances. But
Yeah.
rap niggas, totally different, man. Like, look,
Yeah,
you
if you
gotta if
can't
you,
if
if
you
you
can't
saying you the
rap, bro,
GOAT,
it's just you shouldn't be doing it. Cause I feel like anybody could rap, bro. It's just about how people perceive how you rap. You know what I mean? But I feel like anybody
yeah,
can make words rhyme. If you need help to make words rhyme, man, where to put them, man, you might as well just should be doing something else.
exactly. Now now granted, there's times where people have help with their bars and line for line here and there. But if a nigga sitting there writing the whole song, yo, UPS is high, my G.
Nah, I ain't about to. I ain't nah.
Nah, man, that's going overboard,
That
man.
ain't the wave, bro. That ain't the wave at all. But like I said, I ain't knocking nobody if they got, I ain't knocking nobody. If that's what y'all do, that's what
Get it
y'all
how
do.
you live. Get
That's
it how
just
you live, though.
that ain't something that I can fuck with though, at all.
Yeah, because just like you mentioned too, because the rules did change. Because I remember biting, you couldn't even sound like the next man. You sound like the next man.
Oh
People used
man,
to really go to World War III behind that. Now
nah.
these niggas
They
is sharing each other bars. They ghostwriting with each other. Like, what is going on here?
using the whole, they all using the same flow. Bro, you know how many NBA young boys I know out here? I could have sworn it was only one, but they got a lot of them running
There's like
around.
10
They all sound the
of
same.
them. There's like 10, 21 savages out there.
All right, man.
There's 22 savage.
I
There's
wouldn't
23
feel. I wouldn't
savage.
feel right. Facts. They got 23 Savage. Shit. This shit get deep, brother.
Like, damn, they got clones out this joint, man. We better not see anybody listen to this interview now. We better not see a Mike Major 2.5. We gonna ride you out the game, brother.
And then, hey, if a nigga copy me, they gonna have to really study this shit because I don't even come the same way every time. If a
Yeah,
nigga copy
because
me, they to,
because the style is different, man. That's what makes you stand out. It's like you come with different. You gonna be unlocking different flows, different song types. Man, the nigga gotta go. He gotta basically become a clone. He got an
nah,
AI.
fact.
G.
Nah, for real, yeah. For real, bro. I look at this shit like, artists paint artists that draw and shit, they paint pictures and they draw pictures, right? But you
Mm-hmm.
never see them niggas drawing the same picture or writing, painting the same paintings. They shit different every time. So that's how I look at my craft. I'm not about to present the same shit to motherfuckers so they get bored of what I'm talking about and they don't want to listen no more.
Yeah, and going with this project here, the new project that we was talking about earlier, man. Like, how is this standing out from all the previous ones?
Um, like I said, when I first came in, the only way it stand out to me is that we could navigate through the clubs easier because it's a lot of club. I made specifically for the summer, and I made most of them club bangers so we could navigate through the clubs. Shake hands with DJs. Do what we gotta do out because that's what Houston is. Houston, like LA was more of a fan base for the serious type music, but out here in Houston, it's more this trap rap, this trap world. You hear me? So you gonna have to come with some club type music. You gonna have to come with something like that to satisfy the people out here. You hear me? But I mean, all of that really don't matter if you moving around, though. You hear me? Like you said, attack different markets, and you can grab fans from everywhere.
Now, do you guys plan on hitting the East Coast?
Yeah, facts. I think we touched the East Coast during this Black College tour. You hear me? I think we got 2 spots we stopping at on the East Coast for the this college tour, the HBCU tour.
Yeah, and I gotta let people know this, man. For all up and coming artists, do not turn down those Black College tours. That's your bread and butter right there, man.
Oh
Cause once
yeah,
they start rocking with you, you on. That's the Chitlin circuit.
yeah. I could, man. I'm excited. I don't be turned down nothing. You hear me? I do small shows, big shows, everything, whatever. You hear me? Shit. A lot of times,
And to notice this,
you go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say this too, because I remember you sharing this a while, I think on your page. You said you were doing this show, you were doing like it was in front of 20 people. Now you're rocking in front of thousands, man. Tell them the importance of not giving up on yourself.
Oh yeah. Wait, say what you said again.
Yeah, I was saying that remember reading a post that you did last week about you when you did a show of this certain facility like years ago. There was only like 20 people there, and you didn't give up, and now you
Oh,
rocking it for the thousands. You got to tell people the
oh
importance
yeah.
behind the manifestation.
Nah, fact. I feel like like Kobe said, you gotta practice how you gonna play. You heard me? So I feel like I gotta go hard at all times. I don't care if it's 20 people. I don't care if it's one person. Mike Mays gonna come out his shirt. Mike Mays gonna lead the stage sweat, dripping his sweat. We gonna turn that bitch up. You hear me? But yeah, that specific time, we was in the hood. I forgot where we was at out here in Houston, but we was in the hood. You hear me? We was in the hood for real. You hear me? But it's like I just find the beauty in all this shit, bro. Like whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 1,000 people. And this is what I love to do, and I like having opportunities to be able to put people on my music and make them fans, turn them into fans. You hear me?
Absolutely, man. Because that's the key. Don't is to not give this up, man. And you never know. That's a motivation. Like 5 people could turn to 50, and that 5 people could
Uh-huh.
turn to 500. The number goes up.
Facts. You hear me? Because when I first started this, my very first show, 3 people pulled up, bro. 3 people I ain't even really know they pulled up. You hear me? Now it's just out of hand almost. You hear me? From the females, from everything else, it's just out of hand every time. You hear me?
That's what it is, man. It's like when you know your craft, you're confident in what you're doing, everything is gonna come in flow motion. That's why we tell artists, man, you got to keep that grind pushing and stay confident in your craft, because you don't want the game to break and you start ending up sounding like somebody else, or self-destructing. You got to keep it. You got to keep that belief in God.
Nah, facts. Stay prayed up. You hear me? I stay prayed up. That's the most important thing. You hear me? And I'm a big believer in like shit. You whatever you think about all day, that's what your reality gonna be. I'm a big believer in that. You hear me? So that's why I do my daily affirmations and all that shit. Like, you hear me? I speak everything that I done spoke on this. You hear me? Everything that I want to do, that I know I'm gonna do, I speak that shit to existence. You hear me? I'm a firm believer in that.
The old saying though, they say the power of the tongue moves a mountain, man.
Right.
He'll go over there.
Next time.
Yeah, and I want people to quote that. Who knows, man? You might want to put that in a song or something. You know what I mean? I'll let you use that line.
This bro trying to be the ghost writer.
Right, man. I'm gonna need that drop. Yeah, man, but I don't know how long Instagram gonna give us, man. But we probably gonna wrap it up to be on the safe side, because I don't know how long they be letting this stay. Because sometimes they just cut you off out of nowhere. But this was definitely a dope build, man. We support you amongst the way, and tell people where they can find your project, your social media handle, content, wherever you at.
My project on all major platforms is called, my newest project called Hot Boy. You heard me? Shit, y'all can follow me on all my social media. The same, Mike Major, MIKE, MAYJOR. Don't forget the Y before the J. Another nigga gonna pop up. You hear me? Shit, but September 4th, we got a big one we gonna drop on y'all. It's for the ladies too, so that's gonna be something special. You hear me? That's really my favorite track out of everything. September 4th. You hear me? Don't forget that date, September 4th.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, man. And one more thing I gotta ask you before we go, man. Let them know. Are you having any physical copies coming on your projects, or is it strictly streaming right now?
It's strictly streaming right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just streaming right now. But that's gonna be in place soon. You hear me? We got a lot of shit we working on. The team getting bigger and bigger. You hear me? We got a lot of important players that's in play with us. So, man, that's gonna be in place soon. But we about to finish this year out with a bang, though.
That's what it is, man. We at Off the Cuff Radio. Me, T-Mac, Mr. Chiller, Ill Out of Sandman, the team. We right behind you, and Psycho and Gag1management and Villain Empire, and y'all doing y'all thing, man. Like, anything you need from us, just let us know.
Right, sure. Appreciate you having me on this, bro.
Always, man. It's always love, man. Yo, we'll definitely do another one down the line.
For sure.
All right, appreciate you.
We need to have some. Like, cause I'm looking at stuff on the filter, but I can't even make nothing that low quality. But
what'd you say?
I just want to make one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, appreciate you, man. Cause we about to dip it out, cause they're giving me the clock.
Oh, bet. I got you for sure.
Yeah. We gonna definitely link up, man.
I bet, bro. That's a bet. You know,
Bet.
I'm on that call away. Just hit me.